listen. Do your own math and learn from the stuff that you are missing. Create your own path with your own vision.
Hey, Rodney Porter for East versus West Sports. Happy New Year! Right back at you. I'm back. This is Rodney Porter. Today's date is January 22nd, 2011. Saturday. We are definitely back. A lot of people don't go on and check out a homeless man talking about sports. But if anybody listens to me, they'll know I know what I'm talking about. And that makes me very interesting. We're all whatever we want to be. But I know sports. And let's get right into it. We're talking about the NFL playoffs. I reported November 11th show. I had 4 top teams in each conference. It's not the East, it's not the West. It's the NFC and the AFC, American Football Conference, and the National Football Conference. I'm prone to the National Football Conference. Those where Western teams reside. I don't have a team, so what I always like to do in LA, we don't have a football team, so I choose people each year that I like. This year, my predictions, and I know a lot of people laughed who heard firsthand and who got a chance to listen online. My 2010-11 Super Bowl participants, Jets, New York Jets. We're landing right in the Super Bowl. Minnesota Vikings. Mayday, mayday, mayday. Abort. They beat up Brett Favre. That's okay. It's very hard to choose 2 teams before the season starts that'll be in the Super Bowl. So if you can get 1 team, 2 teams, that's great. 1 team, you know what you're talking about. And today is Saturday, like I mentioned. Tomorrow is Sunday. Let's start in the American Football Conference, the AFC, with my picks that I chose, so you guys can kind of keep up, see if I know what I'm talking about. The earlier show, which was week 10, and it's a fluctuating situation. All of these teams, it's a lot of parity, so who's ever hot this week might not be next week, and so on. My picks in the AFC were Baltimore Ravens, Pittsburgh Steelers, New York Jets, New England Patriots. In the NFC, we'll get to that later. We have 2 teams remaining in this world we call football. The 2 teams remaining, are you ready? The New York Jets and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Well, what do you know? I called it. I said those teams that I chose will be in the big dance. Along those lines, too, something of the effect, they will be dancing at the big dance, which is in Dallas. Sorry, Jerry. Good try. The Jets have great defense. They say they go as Sanchez goes. Sanchez has had great comeback games. fourth quarter comeback games. Last minute, 2-minute fourth quarter comeback games. Let me repeat for the first time that this man is in his second year. He left early, so he's actually 22, possibly 23. Oh yeah, he was a rookie last year. And they went to the AFC championship game. This 2011. It's his second year. He's in the AFC championship game. The reason why I chose the Jets, he went to USC. USC is my team. I love Rex Ryan. Who wouldn't want to run through a wall for Rex? He's a genius. He knows what he's talking about. He alleviates all the pressure when it comes time for reporters coming in during the week. How do you feel New England's going to do? How do you feel Indianapolis is going to do? It's going to carve you up. Opposed to that, Rex, he'll have the reporter saying, what do you think about what Rex said? Takes all the pressure. It's bad enough you have to play a game and there's pressure, but then you have to have people asking you questions over and over again. Brilliant. Rex, you the man. I love you, man. Keep doing what you're doing. His coaching style, people don't understand he's a defensive coach. So they figure the way he speaks, he's wild with his dialogue, so he doesn't know what he's talking about. He's incompetent. There, ye of little faith. And the Pittsburgh Steelers, come on. They're playing the Pittsburgh Steelers. Two great defensive teams. They only give up the Steelers 14 points a game. That's 2 touchdowns. That's all you're going to get with them. Their margin of victory, listen to me, you guys, is between 1 and 3 points. I don't care if it's 100 for the Steelers. Oh, it will be 97 to 98 for the Jets. That's just the way it is. It's a 3-point difference. It will be a low-scoring game. The game is predicated on the scheme calling. Because we got Palomalu making plays, Harrison, Ferrier. We got all these people just doing what they need to do. The game plan is everything. Run the ball, keep the opposing team on the other side. The way you beat Brady is keep him on the sideline. And you out-coach him. Belichick got out-coached. The Indianapolis coach, whose name escapes me, got out-coached. Rex, you're a genius, man. If you ever get a chance to listen to this, I know you already know, but you're a genius. And them players love you. I see Sound FX on NFL Network, and I just see the love they have for you. So the New York Jets, Pittsburgh Steelers, AFC Championship. New York Jets win the game 24-17. Listen to this again. Let's go into the NFC, the National Football Conference. And I said the top 4 teams, Week 10, that I felt that will be there at the end of the dance. And we're at the end of the dance, almost last call. Were the Giants. Yes, I said it. New York Giants, the New York Football Giants, Atlanta Falcons, Green Bay Packers, New Orleans Saints. The NFC Championship game is tomorrow. And let's listen to find out who are the compatriots. The NFC Championship game and the opponents are you listening? Green Bay Packers, Chicago Bears. Falcons had the best record, home field. Packers last week came in there and spanked them, beat them 48 to something. Just whooped them. Rodgers is the most incredible quick release passer since Dan Marino. He's deadly in the red zone. He can run. And he's super accurate. And to me, he's more accurate on the run. And his feet are incredible. The man, he can move. He can run. He's had a couple of concussions, so get down. Rodgers, get down. Here they come. Because Urlacher, Griggs will try to rip your head off. Julius Peppers go try to stomp on you and then rip your head off. Two great defensive teams. Clay Matthews, USC, is a beast. If I'm not mistaken, he definitely has double-digit sacks. I want to say 12 to 13 sacks. He's coming. He's ferocious. He's coming. Green Bay, Woodson will take the ball away from you. They are great in takeaways. So you have a stingy defense on the run with the Bears, and you have a great takeaway defense with the Packers. Chicago goes how the quarterback goes. And if the quarterback goes Cutler, they have a great shot to win the game. But for Chicago to win the game, Cutler has to make plays, be smart, and yes, I said it, manage the game. I don't believe he'll be able to do it. Can't lose. You got Lovie Smith. You got Tomlin. We got two men of color in there regardless. But I'm going to have to make a prediction. And my prediction will be the Green Bay Packers over the Chicago Bears. 45-35. Green Bay. Explosive offense. 5 receivers. Did you hear me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 receivers. They throwing the ball. They spreading the offense. They throwing the ball. So listen and watch what I say. I know what I'm talking about. You can go back and hear some of the things that I've said on East versus West. But I definitely know what I'm talking about. It's all up here. And whatever I say, the first time, that's what I go with. New York Jets. Green Bay Packers. 2011 Super Bowl opponents. You heard it here at East versus West Sports. I'm Rodney Porter. Have a good one, you guys. See you.